Hey y'all, Dekumon here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We're moving on the run this time because we are headed for a brand new area, Coerthas, aka the snow zone of the original game. Now, last time things got a little hairy. Apart from Alphino, all of the Scions are either dead or prisoners of the damn Empire. Let's see, what else? Oh, we took on the Sunken Temple of Karn. Oh, and bit of good news, we happen to find this game's version of Cid. For those that don't know, Cid is a recurring character in pretty much all the Final Fantasy games, although what role he plays is, somewhat different. Some games he's a playable character, some games he's just an NPC ally, some games he's actually an antagonist. I think 12 and 13 he was actually an antagonist. But enough of that. We are finally in a brand new area, and look at this place. Look at this. We got us a nice little, winter wonderland. I got buzzed by a chicken. Now, I wouldn't get too comfortable. We're really not going to be in this area overly long. I think we're only here for like a good 5, maybe 10 levels at the most. But Coerthas is actually the first area of the Ishgardian Empire. And these guys are going to be really important in the next expansion, as it's basically the whole thing it revolves around. Anyway, we are finally here to talk to Ludovois. Excuse me, I'm gonna get a little closer to you so I can see you. Excuse me, could you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Duendare? And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? How absurd. As if we would permit an outsider to peruse the records of the Observatorium. Ah, that's right. Because Garuda's been summoned, we're trying to find Cid's old airship, which apparently has crashed somewhere here in Coerthas. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Sheesh. The quest said cold reception, and it meant it. What do we have now? The Unending War, that's right. The Ishgardians have some, how shall we say, history. Also, as you could probably guess, I'm level 40, which basically means I should probably go do my class quests here. But I think I'd figured I might as well come to Coerthas, knock a few quests out here beforehand. Hello and have mercy, are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I am on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. And where in the hells is that knight I sent out on patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have a use for you after all. If you wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west for my missing man. You will know him by his uniform, that of House Duendare, as is mine. House Duendare, huh? That is right. I'm not gonna get too heavy into the Ishgardian lore, but basically, there are 4 major noble houses that kind of run things around Ishgard. And oh, these guys are probably high enough level that they could cause me some trouble. Hello. Hello, good sir. You seem to be in a spot of trouble. Hold on, before we get into this, get my chocobo back onto the board. And, oh, right. Let's get off the scholar and get onto the summoner. There we go. Now we're ready for whatever's in this circle. Oh. Hooded assaulter. Boy, I don't know anything about you guys. Other than that you are not happy people. Uh-oh. I saw that. I saw that. And you're almost done. Oh, never mind. You are done. Oh, I am on the wrong target. I'm sitting here trying to target the killed overnight here. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna mess this guy up instead. Thank you. All right, see if we can't get this guy up. Come on. These long channel times. If it wasn't for you, sir, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable dragon-loving bastards. Pih! Death was a mercy they didn't deserve. I prayed the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. Ah, that's right. That's another big thing. That's a big thing that we're really going to get into when we get talking about Ishgard and the Heavensward expansion. But the long and short version of it is Ishgard has basically been embroiled in a generations-long war against dragons. Why are they in a generations-long war with dragons? Well, I suppose you'll find out when we actually get to Heavensward, but I'm sure we'll hear all about it from these guys. Huh? You gonna tell me anything about that war, dude?
I must say, I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. I see I may have been premature in my judgment, sir. We are a proud people, beholden to tradition, but that does not mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray, proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Edmare.
Edmare, huh? Well, where would be Master Edmare? He looks like he's not far from here. To the point where I probably could just run up. Oh, right. The observatorium is this giant ass tall tower, and he's probably at, oh, no, he's right here at the beginning. I'm surprised. Oh, Edmare is female. I made some assumptions about that name. Oh, Edmel. Edmel, I'm sorry.
Ah, the gentlemen come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludovico be thinking? It is true that we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Dravanian activity, access is strictly controlled.
I should point out, Dravania is the land of the dragons. So when they say Dravanian, they basically mean the Dragonlands.
One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers looking about. If you would persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with Chief Astrologian Formod up above.
I'm gonna boondoggle a lot of names with these guys. I know I am. Holy cow, I keep forgetting how tall this tower is. What are we looking at here? Kind of an elder Ezelin, huh? Or Elizin. God, I can't talk today.
No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what it is you ask? Were our research to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between southern nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Helon's will. I will not put our great nation at risk, certainly not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship of all things.
Wow, harsh, dude.
Pardon the intrusion, Fullamont. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... Oh, I did not realize you had a guest. An odd one, to be sure. Inquisitor Gilliman, you honor us with your presence, sire. The gentleman was just leaving, weren't you?
Hey, I have not perused like I said you were just leaving. Fine. Jerk.
Ah, you must be the one who rescued House Durandare's knight from this heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen in Coerthas 5 years ago, yes? You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. The snows can come quickly in Coerthas. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark while traveling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course.
You're trying to give me a subtle hint, aren't you?
Wink. I was not aware you hated House Durandale in that fashion. Thank you, sir. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek.
Jerk. Fine. I'm assuming that means I need to do you guys more favors, right? You don't. Oh, I was gonna say, who's got the next quest? Josiah. Men of Honor.
You there, sir? I cannot help but overhear your conversation with the Chief Astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but it would require that you prefer...
Oh, shit. I dropped my controller there for a second.
An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatorium. He was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone, despite the presence of Ixal in the vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it would be a great comfort to me.
Search for the missing astrologian. Oh boy. And while we're here, I might as well just show off the sheer fact that this tower is really tall. Look at this. Whee! Whee! Boom. Fall damage is a thing. Ah, there he is. He seems to be okay, despite all the Ixal wandering about. Jeez, this is a not safe place, good sir. And you definitely do not look like you are okay. You look a little on the nervous side, dude. Sorry.
What a relief to see someone other than a goddamn birdman. I thought I could finish my work while the Ixal were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope they might leave again before I froze to... Wait, who are you? You're not one of our knights. A man of House Eorzea cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, sir.
Yeah, if you haven't noticed, the Ishgardians are kind of stuck up. A little snooty. And honestly, it kind of gets on my nerves, the way that the attitude of some of these guys really does. I will not be sad when I have the mount speed increase in this zone. This place is huge.
The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right for underestimating the dangers our knights face every day. Ah, but you are eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that by saving him, you have already aided your own cause. House Eorzea is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, as it is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sign of Dravanian aggression. Yet you have already aided them twice, for which they are honor-bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to the Observatorium's records. That is just as well, for there are other ways you might locate your missing airship. What I propose is that you petition Lord Portaltane for an official introduction to the other high houses. The word of House Eorzea carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you would have little trouble obtaining information from the other high houses.
Interesting idea. I don't think I've actually talked to Portaltane though, so let's go chase him down. There he is. You, oh, hi. What quest do you have? Sorry, dude, my curiosity. Fort of Fear. Okay, I know what that quest is. We're not going to be able to do that one for a good while. That is a level 44 optional dungeon, and we will get to it when we actually get closer to the level 44 story quests. But till now, Portaltane it is. Oh, geez. Camera, dude. Better spot here. There we are.
You've caused quite a stir in your short time here. First you slay 2 heretics and save a knight, and now I hear you have rescued a man of our house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. An introduction to the other high houses. I cannot deny that you have given us no cause to distrust you, but while you have performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to 3 high houses. It is only fitting that you aid us one final time, wouldn't you agree?
You're gonna get on my nerves. Ooh, fancy new hat though, that'll take. All right, 3 for 3.
Now, I understand you are very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not, for this task should take a man of your skills but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound for Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road due west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. On the off chance any portion of his shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. Lest you intend to perform only a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to House Hallionart, further improving the chances that they indulge your request for aid. Now get the hell out of here, you're bothering me. You and that stupid flaming thing, what is that anyway?
I'm not explaining it to you.
Then get the fuck out.
I see stolen wares. Thank you. There's 1. There's 2. Oops. No, there's 2. There we go. Uh-oh. I see that good old purple circle. We know what that means. You are being watched. Oh, more heretics. All right. Oh, that's right. I hit level 40, which means I have Eggy Assault 2. Oh, that's scary, dude. Oh, and they have separate markers. They don't share a cooldown. Oh, I completely blocked out the fact that there's a 3rd one of you idiots. Wow. I apologize. Wow, that's actually giving me some good AoE options there. All right, let's see if we can't get these without any more interruptions. Thank you. Well, good sir, that's 3 stolen crates recovered and 3 heretics in the bin.
Have you good tidings to share? Or better yet, stolen merchandise to show?
Here you go. All 3 of them.
God bless you, friend. It's all here, every last... Ah, but wait. That chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged. Damn. Bloody hells, that's the personal property of Lord Frankel, too.
Oh.
Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents against your shipping manifest, be my guest. Fury, take me! A draconian rosary! In the possession of Lord Frankel. Yet, perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom. House Helionart is whispered to be infested with heretics. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, sir. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Helionart. Your other introductions will need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every Ishgardian to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until this matter is resolved.
Of course all else must wait. You're gonna make me do half the work too.
Half? You kidding? I'm making you do all of it.
Oh. Oh, our person who had Fort of Fear now has an actual main quest. The Rose and the Unicorn.
Come closer, lad, and listen well. This is for your ears only. Lord Frankel is no heretic. He is a goodly, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served Helionart for years prior to the calamity. You must go to Skyfire Locks and warn him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him of an Edelweiss, and he will know you for as a friend. Now go, hurry.
Well, there's little intrigue going on here. Now, technically, there are 2 things that could go on. 1, he is a heretic, but that would also mean that Carolot there is a heretic, or at least sympathetic to the point where he doesn't want this guy to get killed. Or 2, that rosary was planted. Now, where the hell am I going? About halfway up. Okay. That's not a bad little place we have here. Where would this guy actually be? Like, map says he's in the house. And hello? That's not the guy. That's the guy.
Yes, you look as though you have something to say, do you?
I seek an audience with the bearers of the White Lily. I would go with the Wild Rose Blooms. No. Is that an Edelweiss in your pocket? Or are you happy to meet me? Oh, that's cute.
I see Sir Caroline has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. A pity it has not been seen in Coerthas since the calamity. You may speak freely here, friend.
I feel like I'm giving all the Ishgardians the same voice, and I need to be careful with that.
That's absurd! I would sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. Alas, matters little what I say at this point. Although the draconian rosary was not found in my possession, it will still be considered by many to be proof of my heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitors, for if they harbor even the slightest doubt... yeah, pretty much. This will only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall.
Methinks it's not the gods, but possibly another house.
You risk much by coming here. It is only proper that I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. A missing airship? I see. It may require a prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in a better position to assist you. Lord Hoshifant of House Fortem commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present to him this letter of introduction, and he will surely be receptive to your needs.
Lord Hoshifant. Again, I know I'm horribly mangling that name, but this guy Well, let's put it this way. He's gonna be important. Camp Dragonhead, the only aetheryte in all of the Coerthas Central Highlands. And I'm gonna point out, this is not a small area. Look at this place. It is really big. There's 3 different dungeons in this zone. Oh no, there's 4 dungeons. 4 dungeons in this zone. This place is huge. And yeah, this is literally the only aetheryte in the zone. So if you need something on the western part of this map, you got a long walk ahead of you, trust me. Horschenfant. I'm gonna mangle this name once or twice, I'm sure, at least until I hear it spoken out loud.
The unmistakable swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. If you were come to pay your respects, be at ease, friend. I am not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself, but enough chatter. Pray, tell me why you have come. If there is any justice in this world, these charges will receive no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Yes, the letter made mention of a pressing matter for which you required assistance. What might that be?
Well, it's pretty much like this.
So this enterprise you speak of was the last seen above Coerthas before the Calamity 5 years ago. I fear it may prove difficult to find any eyewitnesses to these events, for while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Cartanu, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Fortem.
Why, thank you. Horschenfant is, to be honest, he's a pretty cool dude. He is very handy. He's really nice. And honestly, he's kind of a fan favorite. Now, we do have our next story quest for him, but I think since the game has already parked us right next to our aetheryte, this is our good excuse to, hey, I didn't expect to see Sid and Alphino here. This is probably a good excuse for me to chase down my next class quest. So we're gonna head to Gridania first, because I'm doing the summoner one firsthand. It's been a little bit since we've been back here. Although this is a 40 quest, so we're definitely not gonna be getting our 3rd and final Eggy just yet. Shadowing the Summoner. No, we're gonna get Outburst instead. Deals unaspected damage with a potency of 70 to target and all enemies nearby. It's just a plain old AoE spell. Wow.
How fared you with your training, Dekumon? For my part, I had some success in uncovering the identity of our mystery attacker. We knew that our assailant was capable of summoning Ifrit Eggy, so I perused the records of past expeditions for those who claimed to have triumphed against the Lord of the Inferno. Of these victorious primal hunters, there were 8 names listed as present whereabouts unknown. After eliminating unlikely candidates based on race and gender, I was left with but a single name, Tristan. Assuming the records are accurate, this hero was once registered as a soldier in the Immortal Flames. As to how the man came by his skills as a summoner, or why he sought to kill us, however, I remained woefully ignorant. Nevertheless, I have witnessed him use the art of summoning for casual brutality, and that I cannot countenance. This power should never be employed for the sake of tyranny or personal gain. It was meant to oppose such evils. It is our responsibility to bring this Tristan to justice. Should we stand idle, his reprehensible actions could very well stain the good name of future summoners who have yet to answer their calling. The art itself could be outlawed, the very mention of it taboo. Now, through my inquiries, I was able to determine that a war comrade from Tristan's days in the military resides in Little Alamigo. I ask that you pay a visit to this former soldier and learn what he knows of our callous villain. And trust me, if he doesn't talk, make him talk. Riv tight, Neggy. Rough him up.
Wow. Wow, you got a little harsh there.
Guess no one disses my summoning.
There we are. Former Immortal Flame, huh?
Well, seems like Tristan wasn't telling tall tales after all. He said I could expect some primal adult sod to show up and start asking questions. Why don't you stay here and play with some friends of mine? I have a message to deliver.
He's all yours, laddies. Oh, shit. Oh, we gotta fight in a town. Wow. You know, just wow. It's like, where's my damned Ifrit-eggy here? Get in there and raise some fresh hell, dude. Oh, we got 3 of them. We have a lot of enemies. I was not expecting this many. Hey! Hey, you are my enemy. Get back here. Sheesh. Jerks. Where'd the last one go? Well, that was short-lived little adventure. Huh. Where'd the last guy get off to? I guess he despawned. I guess that other PC dragged him away. Was not expecting that. Ah well, back to Gridania we go. Well, not only was that a giant dead end, but I think you actually got another PC in trouble.
Oh, you were set upon? The fiend is one step ahead of us. I'd wager 10 years of dig site findings as Tristan warned his old allies long before you set foot in that settlement. They thought you were one of the tempered, a mortal enthralled to a primal's will. In addition to being ruthless, it appears that our opponent is highly intelligent, but not quite as deranged as I first assumed. Such a level of planning hints at the existence of some greater scheme. But that is still all we know. For the moment, we must be content with the knowledge that he perceives us as a threat, and is aware of our efforts to track him. Speaking of which, you did exceedingly well to survive the trap into which I blithely sent you. I must apologize for my carelessness. I will not underestimate this man again. On a happier note, however, my efforts to decipher the Allegan text proceed apace. Here, you must read this. With your skills already tried and tested against the Eggy, you should have little difficulty in mastering a secondary summoning technique such as this. Let us put this day's disaster behind us and focus on the wonders that lie ahead.
Thank you for the new skill, Outburst. I'll make some good use out of that as soon as I figure out where to put it on my damn hotbar. You learned a new summoning spell. I wouldn't really call it a summoning spell. So, we gotta go to 45. Yep, thought so. It's been a little bit since we've been here too. Hey, Alka. Hopefully your quest is a little less hectic than the last one. The consequences of anger.
How curious that you always come at the most opportune time, Dekumon. 'Tis divine providence, almost. Doubtly so, since we've both been blessed with a chance to refine our respective arts. You see, in your absence, I've been studying a section of the Nemean Treatise detailing marauder fighting techniques. The fundamentals do not differ much from modern methods, but there are slight variations in footwork and grip, as well as the distinctions between the various ranges and the attacks best employed when... Oh, sorry. Forgive me, I lost sight of the more pertinent point. Nemean scholars and marauders fought side by side, yes? Well, now you and I have an opportunity to do the same. A Tonberry has been spotted in Bronze Lake, and the Marauders Guild has been asked to dispatch it. Since Tonberries dwell within the Wanderer's Palace, an ancient Nemean temple recently discovered in the wake of the Calamity, there is a strong possibility that the creatures have resided there since before the fall of Nim. Do you follow my reasoning, Dekumon? These malevolent creatures may have overrun the temple and claimed it for their own at the height of Nemean civilization. They may have posed a major threat to the ancient people, even. If so, then surely facing one in battle would rekindle the memories of your fairy. Even if I am mistaken, the Tonberry poses a threat to the locals. Moreover, I would very much like to put my newly learned Nemean techniques to the test. So, we will rendezvous outside the Wanderer's Palace, yes?
Upper Lanosia. Now, the Wanderer's Palace is actually, I think it's the very first 50 dungeon. Oh. This is the duty calls. I was not expecting that. Huh.
Well met, Dekumon. I had only just arrived myself. 'Twas in the vicinity that the Tonberry was last sighted. With luck, it will not have gone far.
Oh. Hello, fairy. There it is. Oh. There we are. There's our Tonberry. Oh, geez, he's got the knife.
Look, atop the stairs.
Uh-oh. The fairy's like, whoa!
My son, my dear son. At long last, I...
Oh.
The rancor, it rises. It rises. It comes.
Oh, did my fairy just nope out? I think my fairy just noped out. Oh, no. Eos, please.
I shall draw its ire, Dekumon. Lend me your support.
I have no problem doing that. Because my DPS is not the greatest in the world. So my job is basically DPS when I can and heal when I should. So it shouldn't be too bad. I mean, I really don't expect this guy to throw out too many mechanics. Give her another Adlo. Oh, there are ads. There are ads. We have got an ad problem.
Did the Tonberry summon these abominations?
Yeah, he probably did. Oh shoot, she's paralyzed. Hang on, I've got to clear some debuffs here. I've got to clear multiple debuffs. Adlo her again. Lucid Dreaming to get all my mana back because that's a thing. Old mana's a problem. Take out this last laver. Redot the damn Tonberry. Reheal our little friend. Yeah, she's kind of needing it. Jeez, she needs it. Get the fairy to pop Whispering Dawn, which didn't give her anything. Oh, great. Now she got heavied, and there's more shit coming our way. Thankfully, these guys only seem to take 2 ruins and they go down like a ton of bricks. Which is a good thing because it takes time casting this shit. Time to go. Oh, she got hit with a lot of debuffs that I don't need to deal with. I need to clear my heavy too. All right, one more dot. This guy doesn't have too much left in the tank. Oh, I'm still heavy, aren't I? Spirit Dart. Oh, this might sting. Oh, you dick. Oh, that's going away. There's no way I'm letting that stick around. Oh god, my mana's a problem. Again with this? No. I'm not letting you dot me. Not freaking happening. There we go. Tonberry down. It's always weird being a healer in these duty calls. What the? Nani?
What are you doing? Move, damn you! Stupid fairy!
Oh, and off he...
Confound it all!
The fairy protected the Tonberry. That's unexpected. The encounter with the Tonberry has rekindled the fairy's memories. I was honestly not expecting the fairy to save the Tonberry. I mean, save us, yeah. But save the Tonberry?
Bah! What happened, Dekumon? I thought you could control her. I apologize. I know you've only just begun to work with the fairy. Some disobedience is to be expected after all. Axmaster Horsmosen will be disappointed, but there is naught we can do. The Tonberry is long gone. Let us return to Limsa Laminsa.
Well, honestly, that could have gone a lot better, huh?
Dekumon, permit me to apologize a second time. Earlier, I was flustered and not myself. In the aftermath of the Tonberry's escape, I completely overlooked our accomplishments. We confirmed the viability of Nimian tactics and proved that a scholar and marauder working in tandem is a force to be reckoned with, would you not say? And correct me if I'm not mistaken, but your fairy regained some of her memory, yes? With that in mind, I feel comfortable claiming that this was a worthwhile endeavor. However, do try and gain greater mastery over your minion, Dekumon. I would hate for a repeat of that incident.
Yeah, me too. Again, gonna have to be 45 before the next quest, huh? That's fine. Gives me an excuse to swap back to the summoner and head back to the main story.